Hello, PC Smoker, back again. And do not adjust your sets. I'm not going to rob you. But there's a reason or two behind this. So, first housekeeping. Hope you all can hear me. I'm smoking on my Bari pipe, some as well as chocolate. Okay, well, chocolate cream, that's what it was. That's what it is. Okay, you're wondering why this mask on? Well, like I said before, there's two reasons. But before we get to those, well, it is right now sort of partly cloudy, partly sunny, however you call it. And temperatures here are supposed to be up, trying to get up into the, it's supposed to get near 70 right now. It's 51 degrees and the snow is melting. What snow was left over from both February and January. And top it all off, after midnight tomorrow morning, we're supposed to get about 2 to 4 inches of snow. And that's bad news. Good news is that by the weekend, it's all going to melt away. So that tells you spring's here. Also, some of you are complaining about, daylight savings time, why we need it. Well, it was proposed back in the 1700s by Ben Franklin, who wants to try to conserve the use of candles back in the olden days. And, I mean, you need candles for wintertime, but you don't need it for summertime. And so, trying to conserve that so you can have more candles for the wintertime. That's the reason why all the clocks are ahead 1 hour. And if you kind of think about it, if we didn't have daylight savings time, in early June, if you're closest to the timeline, you'll see the sun coming up at 4:15, and it'll set right on the 4th of July just before 7:30. That's standard time right there. So I'm quite sure, if you don't want to get up with the sun at 4:15, that's one reason why you don't want to have it. And also another reason, you want to take that nice evening stroll out in the summertime when the sun's just setting down. About here at 8 o'clock, about 8:30. I'm just 40 minutes away from the Eastern time zone, so that'd be about 9:30 over there. So it's nice, really. And also, it does save a little bit on the electric bill, but I said, as long as we got to pay the electric bill, hey, we need it. So back to some of the good news. I got myself a second job. Whether or not that's going to eventually replace the job I have right now, which is delivering pizzas, I certainly hope so. But it's just a wait and see how this works out, and try to work as many hours as I can over there and less deliver pizzas, so eventually, things will work out fine. Now, for this, well, there's 2 parts to it. Part 1. Oh, let's just say this. You may think I look like a robber, but no. But this morning, I did get a little phone call from somebody who has an accent that comes from India or Pakistan, and told me I should call up this number because there's some discrepancies with my tax form. So I did, and the person called back and told me the same thing. He's going to send court papers over to have my taxes on and all that Well, if you get something like that, one thing, the IRS never calls you to tell you you're going to be audited. They send you a letter saying you're going to get audited. And that's the way the IRS does. They send you a letter. They don't call you beforehand. They send you a letter. And of course, usually if they have, usually they're going to audit you, they give you an 800 number. I mean, why should you pay for a phone call? So you get a phone call saying that you're going to be audited, and you got to dial this number. If the area code is 202, you're being scammed. Because I went over to the IRS office, which is a few blocks away from me, and that's what they told me. I was being scammed. So if you get a phone call from somebody saying, we're gonna do audit, we found a little discrepancy in your tax form. And I'm sorry, it sounds more like Chinese, but we're gonna pretty much take away your gonna have you we're gonna take it to court and all that. So, it's a scam. So if you get a phone number, you get a phone call saying that there's a discrepancy in your tax forms, and they're gonna and that person gives you a phone call on a phone number, and if it ain't an 800 number or a toll-free number, or it's 800 or 888-877-866-855, it's a scam, because they gave me a 202 number, and I went to the tax office, and another guy came in with the same thing too. So it's a scam. So get something like that, just ignore it. But I kind of like to run my own business, because they've probably been scamming other people as well with the same ploy. So it's getting hard to breathe in here. So just ignore it. Like I said, it's getting hard to breathe here. So yeah. Part of the bad news about my new job is, for years, the whiskers had to go. They said I could keep the mustache, but no. I mean, I don't want to part with this. I mean, this had to go, because I had just the mustache alone, and kind of, but this kind of makes me better looking, but it's gone. But like I said, like all jobs, they don't last forever. So eventually this will come back, and then hopefully so will the rest of this. Let's just wait and see. It's not bad smoking without the scarf. So so that's part of the compromise with the new job. Had to get rid of the beard, had to get rid of the whiskers, and to be quite honest, I mean, I look like the way I did back when I did. I mean, when I just had this, I looked 25, the way I did back then. So, of course, I had a few more follicles up here, but yeah, like I said, I mean, I look 25 again. Of course, when I got rid of all this, I almost got rid of these too, and I don't know, maybe I should get rid of them. I don't know. I mean, if I get rid of them, I certainly will not look like my mom, that's for sure. And that's one sin I don't want to be reminded of. But anyway, that's just all. That's what I want to say. This comes from the new job. Hopefully, it'll work out fine. The pay is a lot better, because you get commissioned. So what I'll be doing is clean carpets. So say like if I do a job that's will cost $5,000, 10% of that, $500. If it's $2,000, $200. That's just one day work right there. So say like I work 5 days, and each job is a $2,000 job. That's $200 right there. That's $1,000 for the entire week. And if I do that for 4 weeks, of course that's $4,000 right there. Now we do it for 12 months. It's $48,000. And with that, my credit cards be paid off. Maybe I can finally move out of this apartment, maybe to a place where I can finally get a motorcycle. So I want to get back to my motorcycle. I miss it so much because that was my workhorse. I can go around go shopping and all that, no problem. Even drive during the wintertime when there's no snow and ice. Of course, nowadays, you got these motorized tricycles, which is a little bit better because you just got two of something on the ground instead of keep you stable in case you make a turn and all that, and especially when it rains, because when you're on a motorcycle and it's raining on a wet street, it's just like driving on ice. When you have to slam on the brakes, just skid, and that ain't good. So hopefully soon I'll be able to buy a Gullwing. Use the course. I don't want a new one. It costs too much. But we'll see how that works out. So like I said, if it doesn't work out, or if I lose that job, this will come back. So that's it. So that's the indicator right there. So that's about all I gotta say. So while this is going out, okay, and all I gotta say is keep the home bars burning and cigar smoking, and see you next time. And now we can pause a moment in remembrance of the whiskers that had to be sacrificed in order that I may be successful at my next job.